the Riverbeach Quinta, which is absolutely super. And as I said before, we've had a little bit of a schist feature, haven't we? Schisto or schist feature. And I'll get these pictures for you now of this beautiful Riverbeach Quinta with 90.6 square meters, 3 bedrooms, single room guest house as well on top of that, and 4 hectares of land. So what's that, about half a football pitch, third of a football pitch of land? Beautiful place. As you can see, if you're watching now on the live show, which we do 9 o'clock on a Monday, segunda, terça, quinta y sexta-feira. We do the show on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you didn't understand me bursting out the Portuguese there, and we look at a property as the conclusion of the show, and you know, the many wonderful, beautiful properties that you find here in Portugal. It has to be said, you know, relatively good value compared to a lot of other places. It's, you know, the comparison for me is the UK. And what I see here just delights me on a daily basis, looking at these various properties. And there you have the exterior shot of the Riverbeach Quinta. We're over in the we're in Schisto, real Schisto country. We're near Arganil and Goish again, and I will move away from this part of the country. But we have been riffing on a Schisto theme, so it just seemed right to stay with this one because it's such a nice example of a schist property. You know, we looked at a schist ruin yesterday, and that's up on YouTube now. But this is a really beautiful, full-on schist property, as you can see there. And it is with pureportugal.co.uk. So thanks, Claire, for sharing this beauty with me. And we will now step through the photographs and look at the listing. Actually, let's look at the listing first. This unique Quinta has a spectacular panoramic view of the Alva River, 500 meters bordering the river with a private beach. I mean, this is a dream home. Swimming, fishing, canoeing, you can do all that. Perfect for glamping and other tourist accommodation projects. I love the sound of this. In the main house, an old rustic Portuguese schist house of just over 90 square meters, open living space with kitchen and living room combined. Upstairs, 3 little bedrooms, the biggest 10 meters squared, and a little bathroom of 5.5 meters squared. There's a space like a second living room. Sounds like a little sort of mezzanine area where you might put a little sound system or your books, a little library or a little meditation place. 2 or 3 bedrooms. It has a rustic charm and just needs some renovation. The Quinta, yeah. I always love reading that. You're never quite sure what the scale of that is, but from the pictures, it looks fabulous already. The main house can be extended. There also could be the possibility to extend the house and change the use of other outbuildings to the guest house. It is a 30.6 meters squared. The building with 1 room, fireplace, and a little bathroom. It's got a toilet and a sink and a separate room with own exit that we use as a tool shed. This is current owners. The wall between the toilet and the tool shed could be removed to make a full-size bathroom or a little guest kitchen. Isn't that lovely? There's a goat shed as well where you can put the mother-in-law. Oh, that was very 70s of me, wasn't it? You can put other guests in the goat shed of 65.8 square meters. I wouldn't dream of putting my mother-in-law in a goat shed. I don't know why I said that. And I love my mother-in-law, especially inspired by her career as a test pilot in a broom factory. Only kidding. Transformed, it could be suitable for tourist accommodation or simply kept as animal housing. That's the goat shed. Outbuild is another outbuilding of 35 meters squared, transformed into another space for accommodation or used as a storeroom. The land is 4 hectares of that outside space. And to get to the property is a 1.5 kilometer dirt track through a beautiful forest for a guest accommodation, or even with more privacy, the buyer could easily buy a second entrance from the dirt track to one of the terraces. Beautiful. The main house and guest houses are situated up high, overlooking the river. The land by the river is flat and wide, perfect for yurts, teepees, campers, etc. The goat shed and other outbuilding are situated near the river. It has mains electricity. It has its own water, a borehole supply all year round, doesn't dry up by the sound of it, septic tank, and good access to nearby villages. And the property has all the required paperwork for an easy sale. We've had private topography done, which will be useful for building applications. Nearest village is 3 kilometers away, where you find a little supermarket, a public spring, and a very good water from the spring, by the sound of it. Nearest bigger village is Koja. So, yeah, Koja figures again on this trail. There's a map. Arganil, Goish, Koja, Tabua, Oliveira do Hospital. This is the kind of area you're looking at. There's a school in Koja, nice little cafes, medical treatment center, restaurants. 1 hour, 10-minute drive to the highest mountain in the Serra da Estrela National Park, where you can go. I mean, I've seen the pictures of that place in the last few days. There's snow up there, snow and ice on the Estrela Mountains at the moment, where you can hike and ski in the winter. 1 hour and 10 from this property, and 1 hour 20 to the west, and you will be on the real beach, the sandy beach, as mentioned in the Brelcom bit. Of Figueira da Foz, and of course all of the Atlantic coast of Portugal up and down. But it sounds like you can get to Figueira da Foz at least in an hour and 20. So, this is central Portugal, well placed. Let's have a look at a few of these beautiful photos now. Nice garden, well-established garden, cozy, beautiful corner, inglenook looking wood burner. I love it. It's got another wood burner in another of the rooms. Nice kitchen. The schist is reflected inside the house. Beautifully made up bed, white linen, crispy white linen. Ooh, I do love this place. Very nice. Nicely appointed toilet there and shower. Outhouse. This is the livestock facility, wasn't it? The broomstick parking that I mentioned earlier on. Nice outside area as well with flagstones. Gently sloping garden. Oh, it's really, really nice, this place. Really, really nice. And let's have a look at the river beach now. Oh, I would love to live somewhere that had its own river beach garden. I really would. Fantastic. Someone paddleboarding past the end of the garden there. Super duper. Lovely pictures of the river garden. Yes, so on that basis, and a sandy beach, a sandy bit of the beach, a bit of kind of shale, pebbly beach. And an exposed rock face. It looks absolutely fabulous. Shallow water, nice place for kids to paddle and presumably learn how to swim. And there's pictures of the plot as well. So go to pureportugal.co.uk, reference SNM, and Sierra November Mike 185, Riverbeach Quinta, Arganil. It's listed as Arganil being the the municipality for this. And I haven't said the price, have I? The price for this. What would a river frontage in let's say Devon, where I came from in the UK, place on a river in Devon? 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, maybe, I don't know. Here, 185,000 euros for this Riverbeach Quinta in Arganil. And that area is idyllic. I have mentioned many times the Goish River Beach, which I think is superb and lovely. And great part of the world, not that far from Coimbra. You're in the Coimbra district. 185,000 euros for this delightful place. So there you go. This has been not the Pure Portugal. That was a Pure Portugal listing, but this is the Good Morning Portugal radio show and podcast with Carl Munson operating on about 90% of full vitality this morning. So thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for being with me. Thanks, Richard, I don't know if you're still over here, Richard, having a look around and prospecting yourself as a bit of an expat, an explorer, possibly expat. And he says, good to listen, Carl. Thumbs up, smiley face. Thank you to you, Richard, for indulging and tuning in this morning. Do let me know if I can help you in your mission over here. So take care, everybody. Bye for now. Te logo. And of course, bon fin de semana. Bon fin de semana.